Also, I saw, her mentality. He says, Shaq goes on to say, y'all could be making millions.
And what's gonna happen? All right, tell me, the money gonna go through the roof?
Yeah.
What you think, we finna make mills?
Yes.
What kind of mills?
The same amount. I'm telling you.
200 mil contracts? 100 mils? No, absolutely not.
See,
we don't even have the people don't even watch the game.
What, in the WNBA? Making millions? Oh, what kind of millions? It's not 100 million? No, we ain't gonna never do that. We ain't gonna never see no 100 million. Shaq says, yes, you all could be making tens of millions. And she says, no, never, damn, we ain't gonna never see that. What kind of mentality do you have? Again, this is where we need to start doing our own research. We need to start doing research, because if you just go back and look at when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson came into the league for the NBA, they weren't making millions. I don't even know if they were making hundreds of thousands. If they were, it wasn't a whole bunch of hundreds of thousands. But once they came in, they raised the level of pay for everybody in the league. And then when Jordan came in, it was off the hook. All right? So Jordan comes in and he helps to raise or elevate the level of pay even higher. Caitlin coming in, and she has elevated her own pay. And I'm going to get into pay and some other stuff that I told you all I was going to speak about. But she's elevating everybody's pay. So now we got a situation now where Caitlin Clark is in here, and they've had record views, as I showed. Okay, and now it's going to be, we want more money. We want more money. Shaq on Angel Reese's show. I hope Angel Reese has a long-running show. I hope she builds it up. I'm happy to see her gaining her speaking abilities. She did well. It was an entertaining show. I liked it. I enjoyed the interview she had with Shaq. I liked her set. It was well done. I see it building. I see it growing. I see them going to make some changes. I see Angel Reese learning how to be in front of the camera. It's really fun to see. It's fun to see her grow. So I wish her a lot of success in that. And I probably won't be watching, but I definitely hope, she grows in it, because, she wants to take her career. She wants to do other things in her career. And this is when you should do it. You should do those things right now when you're young. You have freedom to play and do whatever you want to do. She's made millions already. She knows the business side, which is really what I like about her. She's got Reebok, and she's got a lot of help from Shaq. Because, y'all know I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I don't know what Caitlin Clark is doing or who's on her team, but I hope she gets somebody in on her team that can help her make the right decisions. A lot of people think that, she's with Nike now, she signed this deal, she's stuck. And I'm telling you, all contracts can be rescinded, especially when there is a breach in contract. And for me, there's a breach in contract when there's a company that you have signed with and they have ignored you throughout your whole season. And that little t-shirt with the little letters on it, I could have got my tech guy to do something like that. Better than that. You have this, and I've gone in on, I don't want to go in too hard, but here's what I'll say. That $28 million for 8 years is garbage. That's what that averages out to, like $3 million a year. Did you all see when Caitlin Clark was signing t-shirts and t-shirts and t-shirts, and they sold the t-shirts and whatever the other paraphernalia online, and she made $2 million just signing those, a day's worth of work? And you got this other team, Unrivaled, who wants to bring her on, and she's pretty much telling them no, telling them that she's not interested. All right. And so for me, I hope she does not go to Unrivaled. Others on that, please don't go to Unrivaled. But here's the thing. She wants to go, or she's doing these things that, she signed the paraphernalia, and she's doing that on her own, but she doesn't have to be signed by someone else. I hope that she gets somebody on her team who knows how to get her out of that contract with Nike. They are clearly being disrespectful to her as somebody who's bringing their brand to Nike. They're being disrespectful. That's one of the reasons why, and I'll speak, Coach Prime, he was talking about this a while ago when he left Nike. His whole thing was they were disrespectful to him. They were ignoring him. They were negligent in the way they were handling his brand. And so for me, they're doing the same thing with Clark. So, let's say this. If anybody thinks that Nike is going to be neglectful and mistreat the people, the products, and their brands that are with them, I hope nobody ever makes it about race, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They will neglect, they will mistreat, and if you don't stand your ground with somebody who knows how to run business, then they will run over you. And that's what they're doing with Caitlin Clark. $3 million a year for 8 years? Nah. And I hope she gets in somebody on her team who knows law, who knows contracts, and helps her to go pivot the right way, because she's not doing it right now. Business-wise, and like I told you, for me, I hope she doesn't do Unrivaled. She'd do better if she just did a tour with a few players. She took some players on tour and just traveled and took some time to go to other countries or what have you. She'd make more money doing that. Let me say this, because no, Caitlin Clark is not known for her defense, but can you tell me, Bernstein, where she stood as far as steals and block shots and, on defense, where she stood when it came to steals and block shots? Because she was very good at that. But her defense needs to be a lot better. That comes with a good coach, because a good coach should have been cleaning up some things. A good coach should have been cleaning up the bad screens, the lack of movement. A good coach should have been cleaning up, her lack of defensive skills. So, she needs some work on the defense. I'll agree with you on that. However, she still is the full package, other than her issues on defense. She's still the full package.